We all know Hugh Hefner as the guy who owned the Playboy company and mansion, but he faced a lot of controversy after his death. A lot of women came out with accusations of misconduct against him, but that's not the kind of person Hugh is, says longtime playmate Pamela Anderson. She revealed this in a tell-all interview. The 55-year-old opened up about her difficult connection with her mom and her stellar career. These were just a few tidbits from her heartbreaking life story. But that wasn't all the interview was about. She also said that the late Hugh Hefner was very much a gentleman. The former Playboy model even said that he was the only guy who ever treated her with respect throughout her life. The former owner of Playboy passed from natural causes in 2017. At the age of 91, Pamela had very close ties with him. After all, she's made an incredible 14 appearances on the Playboy magazine cover. Ever since, she's had nothing but good things to say about him. Pamela was asked if anyone had ever treated her with total and utter respect in an interview with The Times, and it was no surprise that her answer was Hugh Hefner. She also discussed some more of her life and how the model had a pretty crazy dating history. Pamela opened up about her recent marriage with Dan Hayhurst. The couple wed in 2020. Pamela later said that this relationship was worse than any of her other marriages. It was later annulled in 2022. Before the wedding, she dated Tommy Lee, Kid Rock, poker player Rick Solomon, and film producer John Peters. Peters said that he'll be leaving Pamela $10 million in his will, whether she needs it or not. Now you can see Pamela's had a lot of men in her life, but after Hugh's passing in 2017, she said that he was the most important person in her life outside of her immediate family. His death was a difficult time for Pamela. Just take a look at the heartbreaking post she uploaded after he passed. Pamela took to Instagram to share with the world how hard Hugh's death was for her. She began her emotional post by saying that she had a lot to say and wasn't able to edit her words. Anderson said that Hugh has made her who she is. She also added that he'd given her some valuable lessons about dignity and independence. Hugh was the most important person in her life after her family. The reason for this, according to Pamela, is that he gave her the life she has today. Plus, she fondly recalled hearing from many people that she was Hugh's favorite. The model said she was deeply shocked to hear the news. Still, she did see Hugh struggle with his old age. The Playboy founder also suffered from severe back pain and hearing issues. Pamela noted that when she last saw him, he was using a walker. She added that Hefner didn't want her to see him like that. The last time the two met, Hugh showed her a piece of paper he had in his pocket. It said Pamela with a heart around it. It seems like the model credits Hugh for the person she is today. But that's not all. Pamela says Hugh made the world a better place. Her post continued to say that she was falling apart after finding out about his death. She added that everything others loved about her came from him. She said it was all a result of his ability to relate to her, embrace her, and give her permission to be who she is. Pamela also thanked him for improving the world and said that he made it a more sexy and free place. Finishing up, she called him a delightful, refined, and gallant gentleman who was a lot of fun. She signed off with "Your Pamela." Many others also spoke up about their sadness over the Playboy founder's death. Hugh was a cultural pioneer, according to Cooper Hefner, his son. He was the chief creative officer of Playboy Enterprises. Cooper said his father had created a culture and attitude that lies at the core of the Playboy trademark. Many celebs, including Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton, also shared their condolences on Twitter. Now, Pamela's always been very vocal about her support for Hugh, but she seems to be one of the few playmates to do so. In fact, his legacy seems to be in trouble as more and more accusations against him come out. Well, what are the allegations against Hefner? Some of these are pretty disturbing, so viewer discretion is advised. A docuseries called Secrets of Playboy came out in 2022, which details the hidden side of Playboy and Hugh Hefner. The series includes Hefner's former lovers, as well as playmates, bunny mothers, colleagues, and more. It offers some pretty scary insights into that environment. Now, the claims against Hefner and his associates haven't actually been investigated by enforcement. The docuseries points this out too. Still, it's worth noticing that many of the testimonies are unsettlingly similar and heartbreaking. Here are some of the worst ones. Hugh's former girlfriends called life at the mansion cult-like. Holly Madison is Hugh's ex and the star of Girls Next Door. She said Hefner's mansion lifestyle was cult-like. Madison claimed that she was lured in by the prospect of sisterhood and a home. She added that everyone who entered the home was shot and recorded on film without their permission, especially in the bedroom. Hefner allegedly had tapes on everyone, said Chandra Theodore. She dated him from 1976 to 1981. This material allegedly served as collateral. Madison and other playmates also claimed that they were pressured to undergo plastic surgery in the 2000s so they would resemble one another. This could have contributed to Hefner's lofty sense of control over the bunnies. Madison also added that Hefner was infatuated with Charles Manson and had archival films of the Manson family. If that wasn't bad enough, Hefner was also hit with allegations of sexual misconduct. Multiple witnesses have said that Hefner regularly violated playmates while they were in the Playboy Mansion. Susie Krobacher, a former playmate, claimed that Hefner assaulted her in 1983. She went to his room to request that he nominate her for Playmate of the Year. Hefner then gave her a pill, which she later learned was a Quaalude. Susie then claims that she woke up to him assaulting her. Other women have also made similar accusations. On their 19th birthdays, Carissa and Christina Shannon claim Hefner, then 84, gave them medications and actually assaulted them. Carissa said that every encounter with Hefner felt like. There's also the shocking claim that he got her pregnant at the age of 19. She later had a secret abortion. Hefner allegedly showed Theodore a skeleton key that he used to open women's doors at night. She claims that once, Hefner took her to her room and had her watch as he forced himself on a sleeping woman. Now, there are a lot more accusations against him, and the company has been totally silent on the issue. A Playboy spokeswoman has spoken to Insider in response to the new charges. Now, Playboy is distancing himself from Hugh Hefner. Even though Hugh founded the company, it seems like the accusations against him are just too serious. In fact, too serious to even keep up the association with him. The spokeswoman said that the Hefner family is no longer connected to Playboy, and the Playboy of today is not Hugh Hefner's Playboy. The spokeswoman added that they believed in and recognized these women's experiences. Plus, she confirmed that the company fully supports those who have come forth to share their stories. She finished by saying that safety, trust, and integrity are crucial to their brand, which has sex positivity at its core. These were all the details about Hugh Hefner's legacy, plus Pamela Anderson's truth about him. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
I know, but it all came together.
I've known all along we were gonna make this movie, for sure. History of her life and our family, I think, has never been like an easy conversation for anybody.
You know, it seems like until then, you don't have to really worry about commitment.
I'm not gonna watch it though. This is a lot about me. I mean, my book, then there's the doc.
And I totally support that and think that's great. So, I mean, I hate to be annoying and going.
Jesus, you're getting really flattered by me tonight. I think.
Welcome to this amazing place that I call home. I cannot wait to show you around. Let's go. This is a room that I spend a lot of time in. It is the movie room. We have pillows that we throw all over the floor so people can get comfortable.
Well, I think it's gotten me in the door a lot. And I think there's been more good than bad, but obviously.
Wow.
Why not?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
It took me a lot less time to get dressed.
In your life in that time, that they were in fact the byproduct of true love.
I know they know that.
I think it is. I'm very happy.
You're very lucky.
Yeah, I am lucky.